Yeah, I'm Tactical Red. This Tactical United and Man United drew 0-0 with Wolves. Man United are not good. Solskjaer needs to go. Igalo with 7th, 2-week winter break. No Pogba, no McTominay on training. So much to talk to, so much to go through. And yeah, no, it's crazy. It's crazy now because basically now we're in a situation with Man United where it's a mess. It's a complete mess. And it's clearly Solskjaer with the mess. It's clearly Solskjaer. People are not blaming Solskjaer. They want to blame the board and DOFs and this, that, and the other, and Ed Woodward and the Glazers. And I'm like, yeah, I get what you're saying. But for me, the biggest problem is Solskjaer. Solskjaer has to go. Like, this is the biggest problem at our club. It's not no one else but Solskjaer, because I can see he is such now. You know, like in that the interview he did after the game, he was like, "Oh, Wolves are a defense. No one really creates chances against Wolves. No one really scores goals against Wolves." Like the guy comes out? The guy comes out and says something without any research, without any like factual basis. He just comes out and says things, and he doesn't even know what he's saying. Like, this is why you could clearly see based on that why he's a crap manager, because he doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know what he's saying. He just says things that he thinks sound nice. All he's trying to do is impress people with the way he's talking. But I'm not impressed. And most fans ain't impressed. Most fans ain't impressed by this dickhead. And he's a dickhead. And I know, like, I don't mean to abuse anyone, but I'm sick of him. I'm sick and tired of him. I'm sick and tired of his tactics. I'm sick and tired of his excuses. I'm just sick of him. Like, he everything he does is to buy time. Oh yeah, we have a cultural reboot. A cultural reboot. Like, is it a culture to fail? Is it a failing culture? Because right now we're 7th, yeah, in the league. If Chelsea beat us, which I'm not sure if they will or they won't. I don't know. Like, Chelsea are just as unpredictable as us, but they're still like, how many points? 6 points clear of us. So they're a lot better than us without spending any money. By the way, we have spent this season £215 million. £215 million. Wan-Bissaka, Harry Maguire, Daniel James, Bruno Fernandes. Yeah? If this time last year, like I want you guys to really understand what's going on here, because no one really understands what's happening here. No one gets it. If this time last season, I said to you, Man United fans, that we're going to spend 250 million, would you really accept being 7th? Number one. Number two, would you really think that we spent 250 million on these 4 players? Would you really think that's good? Because I'm telling you now, it's crap. Like, yeah, Harry Maguire's decent. Yeah, Wan-Bissaka's decent. We all know Daniel James is shit. Like, if you want to pretend that he's good because he runs and he's quick and he works hard, if you want to pretend, fine, pretend. Pretend that he has quality, because he doesn't have any. Keep pretending that it's a good signing, because it's not a good signing. I mean, at the end of the day, it was cheap, and if it doesn't work, oh well. But the fact is, he's playing every game. The facts are, we only have four attacking players. Now we have 5 because of Igalo. So, you know, we have another... No, I'll get to Igalo. You know, we have 5 attacking players, and James has played nearly every game this season, or has at least come on, you know. So he bought James because he doesn't even have a plan. Do you think this guy actually has a plan? Everything is freestyle. His football is freestyled. His signings are freestyled. His planning, his tactics are freestyled. Like, we're changing formations every week. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. Honestly, like, there is nothing good about Solskjaer. By the way, I've said this from March, before he came to permanent manager, before check my first video. The reason why I started doing this shit in the first place, because I wanted people to understand that Solskjaer's not the man. And he's not the man. He's not. I've been saying it from the beginning until now. Yeah? So maybe you should start listening to me just a little bit. Maybe I know what I'm talking about a little bit, a tiny weeny bit, even though people get messages today, someone on Twitter saying, you have no football knowledge. Because I said, what does Williams do? Now, I know there's a lot of people that love Williams. Whatever. Like, my personal opinion on Williams, he's not good enough. Just like Dan James. Like, I see a player that... like, why do people even like him? I'm still struggling. I'm struggling. Like, I've seen him enough. Maybe I shouldn't judge him under Oli. Maybe I shouldn't, because I'm not really... But what I've seen, I'm like, I don't see it. Like, people come... Like, what do you see? He doesn't cross. He doesn't assist. He can't dribble. He's not the best passer. He loses the ball all the time. Can somebody please tell me, please tell me what you can see? I personally think people like Brandon Williams because he looks like someone's cousin. He looks like someone you know. Like, Brandon Williams has got that typical, like, face in England that it looks like someone you know. He just looks like, you know, the next door neighbor, like the next door neighbor's son or something. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's pathetic. Like, I'm not a fan of Luke Shaw, but Luke Shaw is definitely better than him. And I don't care what anyone says. I don't care. And Luke Shaw is not the greatest player, but Brandon Williams, I don't see it. I don't see why people think he's good. I can't see it. I don't. But, you know, people can have their own opinions. People thought Oli was a good manager. Then, you know, now a year later, he's getting revealed. That's what happens. People thought, you know, Luke Shaw was a good left back. He gets revealed. People get revealed. And that's what's going to happen to Brandon Williams. And I feel sorry for the kid. He could develop. No doubt he could develop. But right now, I look at him and I'm looking at someone like Trent Alexander, and he's not even in the same fucking league. They do two different leagues. Like, Trent is 21 and he's like 19, 20, Brandon Williams. So I think like we should be comparing to that type of level. And even though Trent is suspect defensively, we should still be comparing to that type of level. Attacking wise, I don't see what Brandon Williams brings. But that's just my opinion, innit? Like, whatever, innit? You know, but yeah. Oli's got to go. And anyone who doesn't believe that is delusional and needs their head tested. You're as delusional as Oli if you think he doesn't have to go, believe me. Then let's talk about Ighalo. Like, again, Ighalo was a rush signing. It's a signing that basically he made because he has no plan. And you know, Haaland. I mean, the fact is, yeah, the fact about Haaland is pathetic. Like, this cultural thing, like, I tell you what it is about Oli, why he didn't sign Haaland. It's the same reason he didn't sign Dybala. It's the same reason he avoids big players. Because he can't handle certain characters in the dressing room. He doesn't like characters that have like big personalities because he can't handle big personalities because he's a weak personality. He wants everyone to be like, he wants everyone to be easy to control and that's why he calls it a cultural reboot, because he basically wants easy characters. But if you check how Fergie was, Fergie wouldn't sign players because they're easy characters. He wants winning characters, winning mentalities, people who he can utilize to win. Where Solskjaer doesn't care about winning. Solskjaer cares about everybody is happy and smiling and everybody gets along. He doesn't want people to call people out. He basically doesn't want players with balls. That's why when you look at our squad, you can't really see a captain there because there's no one with balls there to say how it is. Because that's what Solskjaer wants. That's why he bought Fernandes, and he was emphasizing he's a really good guy. He's a smiley guy. Like, can you not see that he just wants people like him? Soft and weak and soft. Ighalo, maybe Ighalo is a bit greasy. He looks a bit greasy. I hope he is a bit greasy. I hope Ighalo is a bit of a guy who's like calls people out and says you should have passed, you should have done this, you should have done that. I hope he is like that. I hope he is, because some of these players need to be told straight, because Oli ain't telling them straight. Oli's giving a pat on the back. Yeah, he shouted at Lingard, but he's only shouted at Lingard because he's pissed off. And Lingard's been bucking about for a year, so he's only shouted at him once in a year. Like, You know he has. Once in a year. Like, Lingard should be gone. Lingard should be sold. But nah, when we was drawing against Wolves, he brought him on. Like, he doesn't want to change up nothing. Could bring on Chong something different. But no, he wants to bring on Lingard. He wants to think Lingard can save the fucking day when he can't save his own fucking ass. It's ridiculous. Honestly, our club is ridiculous right now. Right now, we're just failing. We are just failing. And it doesn't look like Pogba and McTominay are coming back anytime soon. To be honest, I don't rate McTominay. I know all you like passion merchants rate McTominay, but I don't rate McTominay. I don't see him as a top player. I don't see him as a top 4 player. Maybe I think he's a good squad player. I will definitely keep him in the squad because he loves Man United and he talks a good game. But when I see him on the pitch, he's not always putting like he loses the ball a lot. He makes a lot of mistakes. And I don't think I think he could get better and he will get better, but I'm not like a big McTominay fan. I don't think he should be starting every game like most of you guys think. I think he should be in and out because he needs to prove himself still. And yeah, I don't see it with McTominay. I don't. I think Fred has played a lot better since McTominay's been out. With Matic, and that's the truth. At least Matic is brave on the ball. And he's a bit of a fighter, even though he's slow in that. At least he's showing more fight. And McTominay's a fighter, yeah, but he has more quality. Matic has more quality than McTominay. So I don't know why everyone thinks McTominay's going to make a difference. Pogba will definitely make a difference to this midfield, like 100%. With Bruno, Pogba, Fred, Matic, like got a few options there in that midfield. Top 4. I don't know if it's gone. I don't really care about top 4. I personally, I don't want to get top 4. I just want Solskjaer gone because if we get top 4, he's going to be still there, and like it's not going to help us long term. He needs to go. He's not a good manager, and you know, even if he does get top 4, like I would sack him. I don't care. I'll say like, you know what, well done, you did well, but long term, I can't really see it working out. You did what you have to do. Here's a position. As an honorary blah blah blah. That's it. Next. Do you know what I mean? Honestly, Solskjaer's done out here. He's absolutely done. He's absolutely done. So yeah, I think Agala will score goals maybe, but I don't think he's that good of a player. Like I don't know. I don't even know. No one can perform under Solskjaer. No one can. No one can. Honestly, nobody can perform under this guy. This guy is a fucking train wreck of a manager. He injures players. He makes players worse. He plays players out of position. He keeps playing shit players. He praises players. He's delusional. He is completely delusional. And he will fuck up every single player. Like, Rashford, yeah, has been playing better than him. Better under him. 100%. But that's the only reason is because he's playing every game in his position. And he never did that under Mourinho. And as simple as that. And age obviously helps. It's just a natural progression. You know, his age is, he's getting older, he's getting better, and he's more dedicated, and etc. etc. So Rashford has the only player that's got better under him. But other than that, and I still don't think Rashford performed better. I just think he scored goals. And that's all I can say about Rashford. He's a goal threat, and he's always been a goal threat. He's always been a threat. Always. So he's just got older and better. So that's it. Like Ali, he's done out here. I hate the fact that if you watch the game, he's leaning. Like when something's happened, he's leaning on Carrick. He's literally his head's like that on Carrick. Like or Mick McKenna. He's like, what should I do? I don't know what to do. Please tell me what to do. You can see it's weakness. He's so clueless. It's embarrassing. How is he? He's been a manager for so many years and he still doesn't have a clue. He plays football manager. He says it's good for players to play football manager because it helps them. Like, he doesn't know. He tells people, just go out and enjoy yourselves. He's a clueless man and he needs to go. He needs to go now, but he won't. And it's just going to be more frustration, more anger. I'm going to lose my fucking head. I'm probably going to smash my TV. You know what I mean? It's going to smash my phone because of this guy. It just pisses me off. Honestly. I mean, there's nothing else really to talk about really other than getting rid of Solskjaer. Like, you know, You know, our signings, Bruno, you can see he has qualities, but again, I can't really think that he can perform under Solskjaer. After like 5-6 games, he's gonna start slacking because Solskjaer's mentality will kick into his system and think, oh, he's gonna forget all about what he used to do, and he's just gonna remember the shit that he's doing now with Solskjaer. And then everyone's gonna start saying, well, I'm not sure he's a good player, this, that, and the other. Just like they think about every other fucking player except the passion merchants like McTominay and James, because they're limited. Because all they can do is show passion. They can't do anything on the ball, just show passion. And people think that's okay because they can show passion. Because they're passion merchants. Because they're British passion merchants, it's okay. Even if there was a Spanish passion merchant, they'll be fine. Anyone who shows passion is good. Because I'm going to be honest, Man United fans' mentality, some of these fans are fucking stupid. And I didn't know that before. But some of the Man United fans, I don't know why they think passion is so important. Like, if you look at our history in the last 20 years, our quality has won us shit. It's not our passion. Like, the best players, just because Roy Keane tackled, doesn't mean he didn't have quality. He just had the full package. He could pass, he could score, he could tackle, he could lead, he could do everything. Yeah, he had passion in abundance, but he had more than that. And that's what it's about. It's about quality first. Passion should be there automatically. It's not an attribute. It's like in a human being. You should have 2 legs, 2 arms, and a head. You should have passion for the game because you're a baller. Simple as that. Honestly, like forget the passion. We need quality. Pereira has no passion, no quality. Lingard, no passion, no quality. Who else? McTominay, no quality. James, no quality. Mata's old, but he has passion. And he's got quality, but he's just old. Matic, he's showing a bit more passion these days than he used to be honest. He's showing a bit more fight than he used to. Fred has passion and quality. Do you see what I'm saying? Like Shaw has no passion. He needs to show more passion. Like, he needs to show more desire. Like, the quality's there, but he doesn't show desire. Wan-Bissaka, I'm not sure about him. Maguire, he's the captain and I don't see any passion. The only time I see them show passion is against Liverpool when they thought that goal against De Gea was a goal and they were all started shouting. I was loving it. It's a bit of passion. But then it needs to be quality too. Passion is not just running and chasing, running after the ball. That's just bullshit. It's just wasted energy. That's what Rooney used to do. Honestly, like, we need to really start assessing how we want to move forward as a club, because we're not moving forward as a club. We're going backwards. And I know this video is longer than my normal video, but I have to get it out because it's getting to me. It's getting to me. So yeah. Man United need to get rid of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And we need to get my selection of managers. I said this before. You guys need to do research. People screaming Poch, and I don't think Poch is the man. I think Poch will take us to a certain level, but I want to win the league and Champions League. So if I'm looking at managers to win us the league and win us the Champions League, I'm like saying, Marco Rose, do your homework on Marco Rose. Do it. Mönchengladbach manager, used to be Salzburg manager. Or I'm not sure about Eric Ten Hag. Maybe the Leipzig manager, Nagelsmann. But Marco Rose would be my #1 choice. And I guarantee he'll go Bayern Munich or something like that. Like, this guy's a proper manager. I'm telling you, he's a proper manager. But we won't do that because we got Ed Woodward in our board. So we need a DOF to understand the market. If we had a DOF that understood the market, trust me, Marco Rose would be a massive possibility to come to Man United. But I doubt it. Anyway, this has been a long video. If you're still watching, thank you. If not, fuck you. But yeah, have a good one.